Hey guys, I'm back with a brand new video, and this week we're going to be making a dessert from the adult cartoon Tuca and Bertie. We're going to be making Crunts, which is a cross between a cruller and a bundt cake. And this was actually a dessert that was made in the show because if you watch the show, you know that the character Bertie loves to bake, and I personally love Bertie. She's my favorite character, and I just find her super relatable because not only do we have like the baking in common, but she's also like kind of more shy and introverted, so I can relate to her personality. And yeah, Tuca and Bertie's a really great show. It used to be on Netflix, but now it's moved over to Adult Swim, and the new season just started, so I figured it would be great to make some Tuca and Bertie themed desserts. So yeah, let's get started. The ingredients you'll need to make the Tuca and Bertie Crunts are 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 tablespoon of packed light brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour sifted. So for that, what you want to do is put your flour through a sifter, and if you don't have a sifter, you can also use a strainer. 1 large egg, and also 1 egg white, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and you'll also need some vegetable oil for greasing. And then I also want to make a glaze to go on top of the Crunts. So for that, you're going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar, and then 4 teaspoons of regular tap water. A large portion of making the Crunts is done over by the stove, so I'm going to take you guys over there with me so we can get started. First, in a heavy bottom saucepan over a medium-high heat, you're going to add in the butter, brown sugar, salt, and 1/2 cup of water, and then just bring that to a boil. Next, you can go ahead and add in the flour, and then mix that all up with a wooden spoon until the dough forms a ball around the spoon. Keep stirring the dough for about 2 to 3 minutes, or until you see a film coating at the bottom of the pan, which you can see an example of here. And then once you see that film, you can go ahead and turn off the heat and transfer your dough to a bowl to cool down. So while our dough is cooling down, I figured we could make the glaze. So first, just take your powdered sugar and just pour it into a bowl. And then just add in the water. And simply whisk that together until it's all combined and creates a smooth glaze. Okay, ignore my outfit change, but we're going to move on to the next step. So I transferred the dough into a smaller bowl, and now we're just going to take the whole egg and we're going to add that to the dough mixture. And then you could just mix this in and keep stirring around the dough until it becomes like smooth again. It's going to break apart a bit at first, but if you keep stirring it, then it'll come back together. So now that the egg is all mixed in, we can go ahead and add in the egg white, and we're going to mix that until the dough is smooth and shiny. The final step is to just take your vanilla extract and add that in and just mix it up. And then once you're done mixing that in, you can transfer your dough to a piping bag, and if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a large Ziploc bag and just snip the tip off one of the corners. So now it's time to bake our Crunts, and here I have this fancy mini bundt cake pan. And what you want to do first before you even put the dough into the pan, we're going to preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to put the pan in the oven while it's preheating. So now that the oven is preheated, I quickly took the pan out of the oven, and I'm just going to quickly take some vegetable oil and a pastry brush, and I'm going to brush the molds to get them completely coated with oil so that the cakes can easily slide out of the pan. So now that I have my dough in the piping bag, I'm just going to quickly pipe the dough into the pan. Next, I'm just taking some more of the oil, and I'm going to just quickly brush some oil on top of each of the crunts. So now you can place your pan into the oven for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to reduce the heat to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to bake that until it's golden brown and puffed, and that should take about 20 to 25 minutes. Once your crunts are done baking, what you want to do is turn off the heat and prop the oven door open a little bit and let the crunts sit for about 20 minutes or until they're slightly warm. So here I have the crunts. They're out of the oven, they're cooled off, and now I'm just going to take the glaze we made earlier and just take the little crunts, and you're going to dip this top part into the glaze. Just get it coated, and then you could place it back on the wire rack to just let it harden, and just do that to all of your crunts. And they're done, guys. These are the beautiful finished crunts from Tuca and Bertie, and I'm so happy with how these turned out. I think it came out pretty good considering the fact that I had no reference picture to go off of. I basically just had to look at the cartoon and recreate that. I only had the cartoon picture to go off of. But yeah, they look amazing and they smell amazing, and I just cannot wait to try these, and I'm definitely going to be eating them while watching Tuca and Bertie. And let me know if you guys want to see any more Tuca and Bertie recipes, because there are a few more, because Bertie bakes so much in the show. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, because I plan to post a lot more videos this summer, and comment down below any questions you have about this recipe or suggestions for future videos, and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. They're in the description, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!